Nottingham Trent University, working with you. Proud sponsors of Working Week.
On Working Week this week, the Nottinghamshire College is one of the top places in the country for training people with disabilities.
About 95% of our employees live in Nottinghamshire, including me, so we're all very much a kind of local crowd. I like to call it a national college with a strong local heart.
And we're in a contemplative mood. Do you like that contemplative mood?
I like it, yeah.
As we approach the end of the latest series, we'll be getting the thoughts on where our economy is from one of the city's greats.
Well, the strengths, I guess, are the fact that the economy's managed to sort of negotiate a change in the world, that we don't have so many shops these days. It's a mix of shops, cafes and restaurants, and we've got a student population of 60,000. So the big thing in this city now is the 3 Cs: click, collect and coffee.
And we'll also be talking to the Nottinghamshire Optician, who reckons, Rob, that he's the longest serving in the city.
No mean boast.
I was very young when I started, and I'd only just got married, and my wife and I moved up to Nottingham. I'd never been to Nottingham before. I love the place.
Hello, I'm Rob Pittham.
And I'm Des Coleman. Now, all that to come.
But yeah, let's take a look at that place you mentioned. First of all, Des, the Portland College in North Nottinghamshire, just outside Mansfield. It's got a reputation as one of the country's leading centres as a college for people with disabilities.
Just in the boxes here. Okay, thank you.
It's another busy day at work for Bryn Smith. He's one of the thousands of students who've passed through the doors of Portland College. But he stayed and is now responsible for running the accommodation here.
Portland is just everything to me, really. I am here because of Portland, because of the support and the training that Portland gave me.
Portland is the country's leading specialist disability college for further education. As well as young adults, it specialises in injured ex-servicemen and women.
We're really trying to help young people and adults to become more independent in their life. Now, for someone with complicated disabilities, that might be about being able to direct their care and to be consistent in their communication. For other people, it may be that they never imagined that they could work and get a paid job, and that's really the kind of pinnacle of it, if we can get people into employment.
So this is the Beaches Lodge, and I'll show you your room.
Bryn works at the Beaches Lodge at the college, which consists of a business enterprise centre and a B&B. It's been designed with the students in mind, but is also open to the public to use. The enterprise centre has offices, a kitchen and a conference centre.
We've got 10 varying-sized offices that we rent out to businesses who either want to set themselves up or expand the business. This is one of the vacant units. It comes with everything you see, so it's a fully furnished office. This is the kitchen, which is reserved for our Beaches Enterprise tenants to use. This is our conference facility that's in the Beaches Enterprise Centre. This is available to all the office tenants, and they get between 2 and 4 hours free usage. It's also available for non-tenants as well, so anyone that's looking to host a meeting or a conference can come along and use the room.
For people that maybe have never thought that they could work and they never saw that in their future, to help them take that journey, to be part of that is a real privilege. I think that's at the core of our ambition, to be an outstanding provider and to support many more disabled people into employment.
Let's take a serious look now, and I should put my serious face on, shouldn't I?
Serious face, yeah. Oh, that's very serious.
At the state of the Nottinghamshire economy.
Yeah, Richard Baker, economy duck, about Nottinghamshire economy.
I'm getting real northern.
We'll let you have that one. One person who knows a lot about that is Richard Baker. We've spoken to him for over a year now, getting his analysis of where we are. It's been quite good because our economy's grown so fast, fastest growing in the country. But we wondered, is that going to continue?
We're at a really interesting point of the economic cycle at the moment. Hard to believe that we're actually 2 years into a new economic cycle, and when you consider the mauling that the Nottinghamshire economy took from the financial crisis and recession, it's actually recovered pretty well.
So what does the next few years hold for us, and what can you see?
Well, the future's going to be a mix of the old and a mix of the new, that we've still got great businesses like Boots. One of the interesting things they say is that they benefit from click and collect because their central distribution hub is in Nottingham. It's a central place to send everything out. So we've actually benefited from that transition. And we've also got some fabulous small businesses. We've got businesses here that have worked on the latest Bond film to deliver stunts involving Daniel Craig. We've got businesses where we've got sort of one-man bands inventing robots which teach people how to code. As long as we've got a mix of the big stuff and the new ideas, then we're probably pretty well placed.
What are the threats? What worries you looking ahead into the future?
The threats really are things that we can't do anything about. Those are the international challenges that we still face. This is still a sort of slightly tentative global economy. There are concerns about what's happening with China, which has been a massive driver of growth. Still concerns about the Eurozone because the problems that lie underneath all that haven't really gone away. So we just got to keep and stick to our knitting, do what we can really well, and we'll be as well placed as we can be.
So we talked before about us, fastest growing economy in the UK. What about on a global stage? Do we have a profile beyond the UK? Have we got a world presence?
We have got a world presence. We're lucky in that we've got a relationship with China which now goes back the best part of 10 years, which I think during the next couple of years is probably going to see some investment over here. So we're as well placed as we can be. We've got good rail links, we've got an airport. We just need to keep on trucking, keep on getting on board those planes and selling ourselves abroad.
Do you think we'll keep that growth going that we've seen in recent years?
Not necessarily. I think that we're at a state, all economies go in cycles. They go up, they plateau, and then they probably go down a bit. And at some stage in the next couple of years, we'll probably find that we're not growing as fast as we were, but there are no signs yet that that's about to happen.
Richard Baker, thank you for being our guest today.
Well, I don't know if you wear glasses, but I certainly do, and so does the camera. But we're going to move over now to the Nottingham Opticians that reckons that he's one of the longest serving opticians in Nottingham.
Can I have my glasses back now?
I can see.
I'm looking forward to this. Oh, there you are.
Oh.
You could read the bottom line?
Yeah, AZSGE.
That's good. So excellent there. We'll be checking each eye individually, but
another customer for veteran optician Don Wood. He's a specialist in contact lenses and has been working in Nottingham for more than 40 years. Today he's taking yours truly through the process for having lenses fitted. And things have changed a little since he began here in 1971.
in those days we had very little equipment. We did have a microscope and we did have a very basic method of measuring the shape of the eye. In fact, I used to fit contact lenses for many opticians rather than ourselves, because the large companies didn't fit lenses and they asked us or myself to go in and fit those lenses for them, and we had to carry that equipment under our arm.
And if you're wondering why Don isn't wearing contact lenses, he is, underneath his glasses.
I'm wearing glasses for a very good reason. When I was at school between Harrow and Wembley in Middlesex, the optician visited to give us eye tests. And on one occasion he said to me, "Your eyesight is so bad, you're -10. He said, and you have this double vision, you ought to join this profession. So I did, and I wore heavy glasses for a number of years. And then I decided to wear contact lenses. So my -10 is in my eye, in my contact lens, which I wear every day. And my double vision is in my glasses.
So you're wearing contact lenses and glasses?
I am indeed.
Wow.
Yes. That's very rare. There are a few people who do that, but not many people got my eyesight. Just to show you here, the shape of your eye is 7.58 and 746. That's the shape of the cornea in millimetres.
Don is handing over running of the business on King's Walk in the city centre to his son Kevin, who also got into the profession because of his poor eyesight.
I'm a contact lens wearer, I'm very short-sighted, and obviously wearing contact lenses you get the freedom and things, and one of the appeals is fitting the lenses to people that haven't worn them before, so certainly having eye problems, it certainly makes a difference.
Over the decades it's built into a thriving independent business, branching out next door into an upmarket designer glasses shop, and upstairs where there's a state-of-the-art contact lens making operation, which has some of the most specialised machinery in the country. But in an industry dominated by high street giants, how does a small family-run business survive?
We offer something different. We offer independent service, continuity. You'll see the same person every time you come in and have a checkup. We deal with all the manufacturers. We won't just deal with one manufacturer we get the best discount from. We also, as contact lens only, offer 6 days a week appointments, which makes a big difference.
And so far it seems father and son are both happy working together.
It's worked extremely well. I wasn't sure to start with, but he's going to take over. I'm going to be retired soon, and he's going to be the manager. Yeah, he's going to organise it all.
And we get on really well in work, so it's never a problem. We've both got the same ideas in contact lenses, and we'd have no fallings out normally.
What, none?
No, very rarely. No? Very rarely.
Well, that's it for now, and we're annoying the hell out of the camera, aren't we? Because we've got that late autumnal feel. We're sat by a pub in the sunshine and we've decided not to move anywhere. But coming up in the second half, we mentioned Portland College. We'll be taking a look at some of the businesses that are based there.
We do printing and finishing work. We can do things like leaflets, business cards, flyers, letterheads, anything that needs printing really.
When we've set it up and we get the ink out of the cupboard, you stick the ink into here and that transfers straight through onto all the rollers.
And we'll also be speaking to the young entrepreneur who makes modern gadgets easy for the older generation to understand, like Rob.
Do you want his number?
People want to be able to know when they buy a product that when they get it home they're going to know how to use it, and if they've got any questions and queries that somebody can answer it for them. In fact, one older lady even said to me, "You're like the grandson that I never had."
And we've got a special guide to one of Nottingham's oldest curry houses.
It's a lamb biryani. The lamb marinated at 24 hours.
Can't recommend it highly enough. Very established, excellent food, and they can't do enough to make you happy and please you. Do you want to keep them?
It's not like going out for a meal, is it? It's like going to visit friends and eating with friends.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a Mughal-e-Azam restaurant. It's like Alexander the Great.
That's it. See you later.
We'll still be here when you get back.
Nottingham Trent University, proud sponsors of Working Week. Nottingham Trent University, proud sponsors of Working Week.
Welcome back. Now we'll be looking at some of the businesses based at Portland College.
The coffee shop's open from 9 o'clock in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, and we're open to all the public. As a charity, everything that we make goes back into the college.
And we'll be hearing from the Nottingham entrepreneur or entrepreneur.
You taking the mickey?
No, that's probably just the French pronunciation.
It's all right. The French pronunciation, yeah.
That'll teach me. Anyway, where was I? We'll be speaking to the Nottingham entrepreneur who's making modern day gadgets understandable for the older community.
No matter what you're looking for, you can find it, you can find out how to use it, and you can get it delivered to your doorstep the following day.
And we'll also be visiting one of Nottingham's oldest Indian restaurants.
It's another popular dish in England, chicken tikka masala. Very mild. It's a lady's favourite dish.
The tikka chicken was lovely, wasn't it?
That was good.
Yeah.
All that's come, but first let's get back to Portland College.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier on that it's the country's leading centre for training and teaching people with disabilities, but did you know, Des, there are also several businesses based there. Holly Jones has been taking a look at a few of them.
People come from all over the UK to study at Portland College, but it's keen to open its doors to the local community of Mansfield.
Customers aren't treated as a number. They'll come in and we'll sit with them. And a lot of our customers, we've become like best friends with them. We've got customers who've been with us for like 20 years, and it is quite a personal service. A lot of printers, you'll email it in and it'll be printed, but we like our customers come in and we'll sit with them, and they might not know straight away what they want, but hopefully we can work through it with them and get the final product that they want in the end.
Portland Print has more than 100 years of experience.
Oh, that's excellent, isn't it? That's really come out well.
The firm is owned by the college, and all the profit made gets put back into the centre. They supply local businesses with everything from magazines to posters.
We have a design service as well, so if customers send their photos and the text and they've got colour scheme and logos, we can work from that for them. So some of our customers will send things in that are ready to print, which is lovely. Other customers are not sure, they're starting up, and that's fine, we can work with that as well, and I'll sit through them and take notes, and the graphic guys will send them different proofs as well.
The company has 4 employees and lets the college students do work experience.
You do notice from when they start, and a few months later there's a change, because some students will come and they'll not even say hello to you, and then gradually they'll get a conversation. It's nice to see that progression as well from the students.
There's also a coffee shop which sells freshly baked cakes and pastries, and it's open 7 days a week. All profits are used to fund specialist equipment for the students.
We can have groups come in, we can have meetings here, that's no problem. We have a lot of walking groups that come down and book us out. They give us notice and then they come in and have a lunch, which is nice.
Although the college is part government funded, it heavily relies on its relationship with the local community.
Everything you see around you in the college, all the land, all the buildings, have all been donated or fundraised by local people. So Portland, although it's a national college in terms of the people we serve, it's very much a local enterprise in terms of the people that have helped our foundation and creation and continue to support us today. And also, I think something about 95% of our employees live in Nottinghamshire, including me. So we're all very much a kind of local crowd. I like to call it a national college with a strong local heart.
And we've looked at a few businesses, haven't we, Rob, that have come out of Nottingham's hive?
Yeah, this is this incubation centre set up by Trent University to help people to create jobs, and we've been speaking to one young man there who's got a really clever idea which is hoping to spread across the country, which is basically teaching people how to use modern day gadgets like mobile phones, particularly amongst the elderly community.
Here at TechSilver, we believe that technology holds the key to improving later lifestyle for everybody. We offer a range of technology-based products and services that are there to make life easier and more enjoyable for older people up and down the country. We also provide the support and guidance that's necessary so that all our customers feel comfortable with every purchase and they can buy it through our secure and easy-to-use online store.
Who's it aimed at? How's it going to work?
So the consumer products, the easy-to-use smartphones, which I've actually got one here, the sort of tablets and that sort of thing, they're aimed at senior users themselves, people who want to reconnect with their family, maybe use things like Skype to video call their family on the other side of the world. And we also market ourselves to the children of older people, so maybe middle-aged people who are looking after an older person. They may be falling over at home, they may be struggling to live independently, and we offer services that can help them do that.
And how did you get into this? How did you spot the gap in the market?
So I used to work in the technology department of a major UK supermarket, and when I was working there I used to regularly get more senior customers come and visit me for some technology advice and guidance, and I've started realising this was happening quite regularly until the point when people were bringing in products from competing stores just to come and see me to get that personal advice. So I combine this sort of personal service with the fact we've got an ageing population and that there's a whole range of really good innovative products and services for this demographic, amalgamated these factors, and TechSilver was born.
Give me an idea of what it is in practice. Is it a website? Is it an app? What is it?
Okay, so at the moment we sell mainly through our easy-to-use online store, which is techsilver.co.uk, but we also sell at exhibitions. We work with something called Later Life Matters, and we've done events at the Playhouse, at Nottingham Mechanics, and various other places around the county. So it's mainly online, but we're expanding to sell face-to-face as well.
How do people get in touch? If they're not tech savvy, how are they going to find you online?
Okay, so they can work with family or friends who are a little bit more tech savvy. Maybe their son or daughter's got a computer. They can show them how to get onto it. I can guarantee them that when they're onto the website, they'll be a lot more comfortable. They'll find it easy to use. We also use social media, so you can find us on Twitter or on Facebook, and that's the easiest ways to get in touch.
And where's it going to go then? What are your plans for the company?
Well, I'd like to think it will become the PC world of later lifestyle. You know, we want to focus on the customer service element. I think a lot of modern retail focuses on getting the prices as low as possible, when actually people really value having somebody talk through all the problems with you and give you a product that you actually need, as opposed to trying to sell you something which is really expensive. So I really want to get a reputation for being a respected retailer, somewhere between perhaps John Lewis and PC World.
They're massive and you're just working in the hive then. How are you going to do that? How are you going to get to that stage?
Well, we've all got to have aspirations, Rob. You know, I'm going to get there through the networks that the hive provides me with. It's a really fantastic place to get to work. They've got really good networks out there and they can put you in touch with people to help you grow your business. I also have a mentor who used to work here at the Boots head office, very high up, and also in Halfords, and she's dedicated her retirement to helping me grow the business. So I'd like to think that I've got a better chance, or as good as any, to growing it to the likes of PC World and John Lewis.
And I'm really looking forward to this one, Rob, because it's not very often we get an Indian restaurant, one of the longest serving in the country, that asks us to go round. So
do a special feature, yeah, have a meal and everything, yeah.
When are we going?
Well, Holly's already been.
What?
Yeah, sorry. Here it is.
And we'll do some green chili and tomato, fresh tomato, and the fresh onions for chicken jalfrezi.
It claims to be the oldest Indian restaurant in Nottingham. It's been feeding and entertaining people for nearly 40 years.
In 1977, I decided to open a restaurant in the Nottingham, city of Nottingham. I've always been in cooking side. I always wanted to be cooking side, and my mother was teaching me how to cook the curries and everything. I used to be, when I was 13 and 14, I was with my mother all the time, went in the kitchen. Then I started the restaurant, and it was great. It was great to serving people in Nottingham.
The restaurant was founded by 5 brothers from India who wanted to give the people of Nottingham good traditional Indian food.
We don't compromise. In our restaurant, we don't compromise. We don't just cater for European people. We cater for real curry. We want a real curry, and that's why we are popular.
I don't know what they were called, but they were like little crispy puffs filled with sort of salad and chicken. And I believe they're Indian street food, and they're really exciting. Haven't had those before.
Well, it was delicious. We've had lots of it.
Yep, potato, chicken and lamb
Yeah.
in various sauces. Nothing incredibly spicy, although I know they do a lot of really spicy food if you like that sort of thing. But everything really flavoursome, really tasty, really good.
Yeah, definitely.
The service always been excellent, fantastic. Friendly managers, and it's a fantastic food up to the top.
The people likes it here, and that's what the key is. It's not about us, it's the people. They enjoy it, the food standard, the quality, the quantity. We try our level best to keep it 100%.
Thank you.
We are 5 brothers who's running the show. Sometimes it's 2 in the kitchen and 3 of us stay in the front. Most of it is 3 of us stay in the front. And obviously because it's become with the clients, we become a relationship as well. So the clients, they understand and know who they're talking and what they order. They feel very confident.
There's a garlic and ginger. We got 3 chefs. Shoraila. One is a tandoor, one is a curry, one is the other side dishes. I'm going to put. We are 5 brothers. We work together and we run it as a team.
It's been a very successful story, and as long you got the next generation. I'm the youngest in the family, you see, and we got another generation to come and take over. As long they're enthusiastic and they can take the pressure, it's got a very bright future.
I started in 1977, and my mother taught me how to cook the chicken jalfrezi. First of all, you put some ginger and garlic, warm it up in a oil, fresh oil, then you put fresh ginger, fresh garlic, tomato, onions, and the chicken done in clay ovens. Tastes beautiful.
Best wishes from the Mughal.
Well, that's it. Holly got a 3-course Indian meal. We've got a half a pint of Harvest Pale Ale, but I don't know. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, and I'll have to be happy because if you know,
you're upset, aren't you?
I'm a bit gutted, mate.
Try and make it up to you for the next programme.
Will you?
Say goodbye to the viewers.
All right then.
See you later. I don't know.
I'm going to hide behind this tree.
Nottingham Trent University, working with you. Proud sponsors of Working Week.